Hey everybody, it's Charlotte here from the Planning Badger. I just wanted to do a quick flip through of my new Happy Planner Skinny Mini because as you can see there's been quite a few changes since I first got it and I thought it'd be interesting just to show you all what I've done. So first thing, I got rid of the white mini discs and I put in purple plastic metal ones. I've added a little bumblebee charm. I'm not sure whether I'm completely happy with this ring yet. It's a bit clunky, but I might try and just attach it to this bookmark instead. So one of the first things I wanted to do really was to disguise this white bit here. I really like the blue swirls at the top. I feel like those colours are really nice, but I'm just not the biggest fan of white. I think it's just not my colour at all. So I thought I could do with like a die cut or a journaling card or something to go over here. So I found this one that I'd done a while ago. This was from Little Rainbow Moon in one of the creative packs, and ages ago I'd had a bit of a play with my Happy Planner stickers, put some Happy Planner washi, some little foil stickers from the Ginger Cat Co, and I hadn't really done anything with it, and so I've trimmed it down a bit, I've rounded the corners off and I've punched it onto there. So I know it looks a bit like it's sticking out, but it's actually in line with where the clear plastic of the cover is, and I think if I trimmed it down much more you'd lose a bit of the wording, so I'm happy with that as it is, and it just to give it a little bit more interest. I've not done anything with this yet. I'm not sure whether I might use a dry white pen just to make little lists, I don't know, shopping lists and bits and pieces in there. Not sure yet. I've added some sticky notes in the front, these little birdhouse ones that I found. I just thought they're quite cute for spring and they kind of tone in with the colours. A little bit of washi, and I'm going to see if I can get a really nice little decal to put my name in there rather than writing it and making a mess. So I've not done anything with the calendars yet. I mean, they're pretty self-explanatory, just leave them to themselves. Notes page, I've added in here at the beginning of January a few lined note pages just because there isn't a lot of space to write in these, so I thought this might be useful just for making quick notes. You know, when you don't kind of want to mess up the middle of your week but you need to note something down, I thought that'd be good. I've added a piece of paint splash vellum. This is just, all I've done is rounded off the corners and punched it and put that in there. I just thought a bit of texture, change it up a bit. So then we've got the start of January with these lovely dividers that came with it. I've put some of the Amy Tangerine Happy Planner washi down the side just to kind of brighten it up a bit, and you can see in some places it is really narrow, the space you get here, so I've had to like squidge it in a bit, but I don't think that matters too much. Okay, so this is the week we're on at the moment. I've got this lovely bookmark from Little Inky Heart, which I bought in the sale. I don't think I bought it for a specific size. I might have bought it Hobo Week size, I'm not sure. It is Christmassy, but it's kind of snowy and wintry as well, and it fits really nicely in here. Originally, I just had it draped over the back, but it was bothering me over there, so I've threaded it through the discs. And it might look a bit strange, it might look a bit clunky, but for me, I find that works pretty well. So for this week, all I've done is used a few of the basic Happy Planner stickers and just added a few things in there. I have gone all the way through, which you might have seen on my Instagram, with the Ginger Cat Co's foiled bank holidays and things like that, and popped them in all the different places. So if I flip across to Easter, we've got Good Friday and Easter Monday, so they're all the way through my calendar just so that they're kind of ready in there. This die cut makes me laugh so much. I think this is another Snail Mail by Jodie one. It's just so cute and so funny. I'm going to need to put some tape or something on that because that's not really the best place, but yeah, it just makes me giggle. So that's kind of like an additional bookmark in there that I just thought would make me laugh. Okay, so I've tried to use a few different Hobo Weeks kits because they are the smaller kits I have at the moment, and I thought it'd just be interesting to play about with them, see which ones fit, see which ones don't, and then it gave me a bit of an idea moving forward. So these are on a small sheet from Josephine Bow, and they are all sort of Hobo Weeks width, in sort of, yeah, width, but in different heights of pastels and rainbows and foil. So all of these ones I've just stuck in, and then I had to just trim them at the end. You do get, I think you get 4 thin ones and then maybe 3 or 4 thick ones. So for this one here, I have had to kind of bodge together all the little bits that are left over from these ones. But from a distance, it's not that bad. But the only thing is when you start using these thicker ones is that you end up with, it kind of reduces how much space you have in the box, but the price we pay for beauty, I guess. So this one is a Hobo Weeks kit from Hazeedayzee UK. So as you probably know, I'm on the PR team, and I had no idea that this rainbow Hobo Weeks kit existed until I was browsing the website one day, and I really, really liked it. So much so I've ordered it again so that I can actually use it in my Hobo. So this, I just wanted to see how it would play out in here. So there's a little quote box, which is actually a really good size for this note space. But obviously then it means my notes have gone, but I've got the bits at the front if I want to use them. I've trimmed down some of the big washi to go here. I lost Monday. I don't know what was happening when I was doing my little stickers, but Monday disappeared. I'm like, oh no, where's Monday gone? So I need to sort that out at some point. But the date covers more or less cover the actual printed dates underneath, and so I've added a little checklist for each day. I've added a few little boxes for different events and different things that are going on, and I've added these coloured boxes next to each day, not just to help me cover up the writing that's underneath, but to sort of say what that day's for. So Monday's my day off, I've got my work hours in for Tuesday through Friday, Sunday's our swimming day, and as of yet there's no sort of main plans for Saturday. So that's just kind of, it's right at the top there, so when I'm looking at it, Tuesday I'm in work, blah blah blah, so I don't have to kind of go fishing about for it. So the week after, I have tried a kit from Little Rainbow Moon. This is another kit that I've had for a while, a really, really gorgeous scenery, and it was a bit of a shame to chop some of it down really, because it was just zoom in a little bit. The colours and the patterns on it are just amazing. So you don't get date covers with this one, so I've just left the dates as they are. I've just written what the day is underneath that, so work, things like that. I've put a few of these checklist boxes in, and I've just dotted a few of these nice square pictures, which are a really, really good size actually for this. If you want a little bit of deco in there, but you don't want to take up too much space, they are a really nice way of just adding a bit of colour. This was a big thick strip of washi, which I've had to kind of chop in half and merge together a bit because it just was far too big, but it's really pretty. And a lot of the Hobo Weeks kits have these little weekly trackers, which just about fit in this note section at the bottom. There's a slight overlap at the top there, but if you're going to put some washi along that line anyway, it's not going to make much difference. And normally I wouldn't kind of squeeze these extra trackers in sideways, but I just wanted to use them because they were really pretty and they work really well with the kit. So I probably wouldn't normally add those in. I'd probably put some more pictures down there or something, but I just wanted to see if I could fit them in. And then for the last week of January, I've not gone any further than January because I want to be able to change things up every month and do different things. So this is a plump planner kit, and this one just totally confuses me. It's like a relaxation-y kit, but there's loads of words in the background like positivity and tranquility and all sorts of things like that, but it kind of all the writing showing through just kind of makes my mind go a bit funny. So little this week sticker up at the top, again with the days all in the side, and then the stickers down there, and then again the checklists. I think these little checklists are a really, really good size for the skinny mini, and these come in most of the Hobo Weeks kits. They just fit in really nicely. Again, I've just trimmed down some of the washi at the bottom. A lot of the Hobo Weeks kit come with a really thick bit of washi, which I can't find a way to kind of incorporate into this. Unless you had a day where you kind of wanted to block the whole thing off, then you could use one of the big thick strips of washi, but at the moment I haven't needed to do that. So we've got a little to do, we've got a little weekly tracker, and I've got a few boxes there just to write a few bits and pieces in. Then at the end of the month, we've got the notes page again, and I've just put a little bit of Happy Planner washi in there that just, it's one, I think it's from the health and fitness one, so stay positive, relax, be happy, and that's just to kind of make that a bit more colourful. I've added 2 of these habit trackers because there's lots of things I want to kick off the year with tracking, and I figured a lot of the time I don't fill in my habit trackers, and I think it's because they're in my stay-at-home planner, so I don't tick them off as and when I'm doing them. I kind of wait till I get home, and then it's, oh well, I'll wait till tomorrow, and then all of a sudden I've just no idea what I did for the last 3 weeks. So I've added 2 of those. I've added a weekly spending sticker, which is from one of the little mini Happy Planner sticker books. It's not this one, but it's one I just bought from Gretel Creates. It's the budget one, and I got this sent this one as part of my PR pack, and I just love the size of it so much. I know that they're all sort of They're more for the classic size because that's a classic full box, and you get some really big ones that go across the full width of these, which, you know, wouldn't really fit in your skinny mini at all. But I just think they're really handy to have. Like, you could just take that with you somewhere if you needed, you know, the odd sticker here and there. So I got a few more of those. I got a budget one, and I got I want to say a wellness one, but I can't remember. So yeah, so I've just put the little budget one in there. I've added one of these sheets to each page. So these are from Gretel Creates again, which I got, my order arrived yesterday, I think. And this is like a little check-in for the end of every month. So it's I am, I love, I want, I need, and it's a really nice lilac colour as well, so it matches in with the planner really, really nicely. Then you've got some dot grid paper, and you've got a few top things about today. This is another one of the stickers from the wellness book, and then a few ways to just write down what you did. So I haven't gone any further than January just because I have this terrible habit of really putting loads of things in my planner and then having no space to do anything. I say that, I appear to have put rainbow washi in February as well. I think just because I was putting these things in, so I've just put a bit of rainbow washi in as well. But yeah, I have this habit of making my planner far too chunky, and then it all just gets a bit hard work to use. So I'd say it's probably about at the limit of classic discs at the moment. I don't really want to go up to expander discs with this because I think they'll just be a bit too big, and I think I'll lose a bit of the kind of carry about nature of it. But I have put quite a lot of things in. I think especially the post-it notes, I might have to move the post-it notes to on the back or something because they are kind of making it a bit bulky. So at the end, I've added in, that's the end of December, a whole stack of these make do create lists. And mainly because they're just really pretty. I like the patterns and the rainbow stripes, but I thought there'd be another good note paper kind of thing to have in there. But I might need to take, I don't know, maybe I'll take December out and just give myself a bit more space. But yeah, knowing me, I wouldn't keep it safe and then I'd lose it and I wouldn't know what was going on. So yeah, so there it is. There is my quick rambly flip through of my skinny mini. So all the Happy Planner things I've bought from Gretel Creates, and if you use Charlotte 10 you get 10% off. And then, as I mentioned, the Hazeedayzee kit, you can get 15% off with Charlotte 15. And check out my Instagram to see how I get on, hopefully well, because I really, really like it. The only I think it's these post-it notes. Every time I try and close it, it just feels really squashy. I'll have to get like a planner band for it or something. I thought I had one actually. Sorry, I'm just looking around my room to see if I have a planner band. I had a purple sparkly one from Hazeedayzee that was really, really nice. So I'll stick it on my Insta if I can find it and if it fits. But yeah, I've had great fun playing with this. I can't wait to see what everybody else does with them. So my Instagram is @theplanningbadger. So tag me in any of your posts to show me what you've got up to, because I'd just love to see what everyone's doing with their skinny minis. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you've got any questions, just give me a shout. Thank you. Bye.